Picture this. A laser fires at a tiny droplet of molten tin. Not once, not 100 times, 50,000 times. Each hit vaporizes the tin into plasma hotter than the surface of the sun, and from that plasma emerges light that doesn't exist anywhere naturally on Earth. This is extreme ultraviolet light, EUV, and it's the only thing standing between you and the collapse of modern technology. The machine that creates it, built by one company, ASML, based in the Netherlands, and it costs $380 million. Without this machine, the chips in your phone, your car, your AI, physically impossible to make. Welcome to 2026. Welcome to the High-NA era. And welcome to the story of the most important monopoly on planet Earth. Let's get one thing straight. ASML isn't just dominant. They're alone. No competitor, no backup plan, no plan B. They hold a 100% monopoly on EUV lithography machines, the tools that etch microscopic patterns onto silicon wafers to create chips. And in 2026, they've released their newest beast, the High-NA EUV system. High-NA stands for High Numerical Aperture. Translation? Better resolution, sharper patterns, smaller transistors. We're talking about the 2-nanometer chip era, then 1.4 nanometers, dimensions smaller than a strand of DNA. And here's the kicker. Only ASML can build the machines that make this possible. Intel, Samsung, TSMC, the biggest chip makers on Earth, they all need ASML. There's no workaround, no alternative supplier. ASML is the bottleneck, the choke point, the gatekeeper to the future of computing. Each High-NA machine weighs as much as 2 commercial airplanes, requires 40 shipping containers to transport, takes months to assemble on site, and costs roughly $4 million per unit. You want to compete in advanced chips? You pay ASML, or you don't compete at all. Now here's where it gets wild. 2026 is the year artificial intelligence stopped being a buzzword and became infrastructure. ChatGPT, Midjourney, autonomous vehicles. Every tech giant is in an arms race to build bigger, faster AI models. And every AI model needs one thing: chips. Lots of them. The most advanced chips humanity can produce. Enter TSMC, Taiwan's semiconductor manufacturing company, the world's largest chip maker. In 2026, TSMC announced a record-breaking capital expenditure plan, $56 billion. Let me repeat that, $56 billion in a single year. Where's that money going? ASML machines. TSMC is buying High-NA EUV systems like they're going out of style. Because if you want to make 2-nanometer chips for Nvidia, Apple, and AMD, you need those machines. And ASML, they can't make them fast enough. Analysts are projecting ASML stock to hit $1,500 per share. That's not hype, that's math. Demand is insane, supply is limited, margins are massive. This is the ultimate seller's market. But here's where the story takes a turn. Because ASML isn't just a tech company, it's a geopolitical weapon. In 2026, Western governments have made it crystal clear. Advanced chip technology is a matter of national security. And ASML machines? They're on the banned list. The United States, Netherlands, and Japan have imposed strict export controls. Translation: China can't buy High-NA EUV machines. Not now, not ever. Why? Because whoever controls advanced chips controls AI, controls military tech, controls the future. And the West isn't about to hand that power to Beijing. So China is cut off, locked out of the 2-nanometer era, forced to rely on older, less capable technology. This isn't just business. This is Cold War 2.0, fought with semiconductors instead of missiles. Now here's the cliffhanger you need to understand. In 2025, China accounted for nearly 40% of ASML's total sales. 40%. That's billions of dollars in revenue. from a market that's about to vanish. As of January 2026, new export bans are slicing off China's access to advanced systems. The cash cow is being slaughtered. So, the question everyone's asking, will ASML crash? Wall Street is split. Some analysts see disaster, others see opportunity. Here's the bull case. The Western AI boom is so massive that it doesn't matter. TSMC's $56 billion spending spree, Samsung's fab expansion in Texas, Intel's comeback plan in Arizona. The demand from the US, Europe, Japan, and South Korea might be enough to replace China entirely.
But here's the bear case. What if it's not? What if Western demand plateaus? What if TSMC's spending slows down in 2027?
ASML could go from unstoppable monopoly to overpriced liability in 18 months. The China paradox. That's the risk. Let's zoom back into the machine itself, because this thing is pure science fiction. The High-NA EUV system uses a laser rated at 500 kilowatts. For context, that's enough to power 300 homes. That laser fires at molten tin droplets falling through a vacuum chamber. Each droplet is the size of a grain of sand. The laser vaporizes the tin into plasma. The plasma emits EUV light at 13.5 nanometers. Light so extreme it gets absorbed by air. So the entire process happens in a vacuum. Perfect mirrors, made from molybdenum and silicon, polished to atomic precision, reflect the light onto silicon wafers. And the result? Patterns etched at resolutions smaller than a virus. ASML spent decades developing this. Billions in R&D. Partnerships with Zeiss for optics. Collaborations with universities across Europe.
This isn't a product, it's a masterpiece. And it's the reason no competitor has even come close. So what does this mean for investors? If you're bullish on AI, you're bullish on ASML. Period. Every AI breakthrough, every GPT upgrade, every self-driving car depends on chips. And those chips depend on ASML. Analyst price targets are hitting $1,500. Some even whisper $2,000 by 2027. But the risks are real. Export controls, geopolitical tension, supply chain disruptions. And the China question. Can Western demand really replace 40% of revenue? If yes, ASML is the trade of the decade. If no, it's a high-stakes gamble. Here's the truth. ASML isn't just a company. It's the infrastructure of the future. Without ASML, there's no AI revolution, no 2-nanometer chips, no next generation of computing. They've built a moat so deep, so technically complex, that no competitor will cross it for at least a decade. In 2026, ASML has entered the High-NA era. The machines cost $380 million each. The stakes are global. The monopoly is complete. So the question isn't whether ASML is important. The question is, can anything stop them? The answer for now is no. And that's why ASML is the bet of 2026. Want to dive deeper into tech monopolies? Check out our documentary on TSMC next. And don't forget to subscribe, because the future is being built right now, and you're watching it happen.